Early one morning, I sat down to breakfast, and almost immediately my forehead wrinkled, and I started to worry about myself and my job and my family. I felt there must be something I was doing wrong. Either I was not exerting myself enough, or I was neglecting my prayers. While I was deep in thought, I suddenly had a feeling that someone had entered the room. I raised my eyes, and surely enough, who stood alongside the door but Jesus? Filled with guilt, I almost sprang out of the chair and said, "Lord, what are you doing here? Have you come to check up on me?" Before I could say anything else, he said to me, "How about the two of us going for a little walk?" We started to stroll along a little garden path. At first, I was tongue-tied. Then I burst out and said, "Lord, could you help me a bit? I am so loaded down with all kinds of worries." But he was not listening. He put his finger on his lips, looked at me, and said, "Shh, don't talk. Keep quiet. Do you hear that nice sound coming from over there?" I listened and listened, but could not hear anything. A bit later, I heard the water gurgling between the rock in the nearby stream. Soon I was back on my worry theme. "Jesus, I am worried about my prayer life. The books and the manuals tell me I should be." Jesus put his hand on my shoulder and stopped me right there. "Listen to that," he said. "Isn't that a beautiful sound?" I looked up from the path, and what did I hear? A group of children singing and playing and having fun rolling around the grass in the field. Jesus smiled at me and said, "Playing is a wonderful thing, isn't it?" This statement upset me a bit, and I stammered, "Oh, I guess so." As far as I was concerned, the two of us were wasting our time. Just as I was about to stir up courage and ask him a few sticky questions about the Bible, he again interrupted me, putting his hand on my shoulder. Then he bent down, picked up a little stone from the side of the road, and threw a challenge at me. "Come on, let's see who can hit that electric light pole over there." I was fuming inside. I was in no mood for playing games. I wanted to discuss some weighty matters on my mind, but Jesus paid no attention to me. He just took one of the stones he was holding, reared back, and threw at the pole. It missed. Wow, I was really worried now. "You mean that even Jesus can make a mistake? Can miss something?" Much as I hated to, I then reluctantly picked up a little stone and threw at the electric pole. Ping! It hit. It smack in the middle. Jesus turned to me and said, "Hey, that's not bad at all. Good on you." We walked along a bit further, but every time I wanted to open my mouth and talk about worries, Jesus would call my attention to a nice flower or a nice butterfly or a colored leaf. He wouldn't give me a chance to talk. When we got back from the walk, I was upset and angry with myself for having missed this wonderful opportunity of having Jesus solve all my worries. When it was time for him to go, he turned to me, smiled, looked at me straight in my eyes and said, "My friend, you are always worrying so much about becoming a good person, but you are on the wrong track. You are going about all wrong. You are wrapped up too much in yourself. Relax. Don't take yourself so seriously. Smile a bit. Come out of your shell. Open your eyes and ears and let yourself be thrilled by all the nice sights and sounds around you. That will make your spirit healthy and happy."